Hello friends, welcome to Python tutorial for beginners series. So in this video we will discuss about print in Python. So basically print is used whenever we want to output something or we want to display something in the output console. Okay. So whenever we want to display something we use print. Now I think all of you are familiar with this print statement. So basically to print something you have to just write print and then inside this round bracket whatever string you will give, it will be printed. So let me run this. Okay, you can see I have written hello world and it has been printed successfully. So this is how to print anything. You can write anything inside it and it will be printed. Okay, so instead of hello world you can write ABC, something like that, and it will be printed. Okay, so it is how to print a string. But suppose we want to print some values, so that also we can do. So let us say I have stored these two values 12 and 13 in variable a and b and c. Okay, so to print any value, the only difference is in this case we put this inside quotes, but if you want to print any value you have to put without quotes. So you can see I have just written a and then with the comma separation you have to give. So a comma b comma c, and if I run this you can see 12, 13 and welcome has been printed. Similarly you can just give a only and it will print the value of a. So if it is inside quotes, so let's say I give this inside quotes. Now if I run this it will just consider this as a string, so it will just print a. But if you remove this double quotes, now it will consider this as a variable, so it will give the value of a. Okay, and for multiple values you have to use comma and then b. Okay, so 12, 13 has been printed. So this is how to print multiple values. Now we will see separator. Okay, so separator is basically, so in this case whenever we used a comma, then we can see the separator is this space bar, one space is here. So this is the separator. So if you are printing multiple values, so the character which is between these consecutive values are called separator. Okay, so a comma b comma c, if I run this you can see the separator is this space bar, one space is here. So this is the separator. So if you want to change this separator you have to use this sep. Okay, and then sep equals to whatever you will give inside this double quotes, that will become the new separator. So in the same example, if I give the separator as this dot symbol, now if I run this you can see now the separator is dot, but in this case separator was this one space bar. Okay, now in this case it is dot. Similarly you can give anything as a separator. Okay, so let's say I have given 4 dots. If I run this you can see the separator is 4 dots. Similarly you can give the separator as space bar. Okay, similarly you can give more than one space. So whatever you will give here inside the double quotes, it will become the separator. Okay, now we will see the final case. So how to prevent line change. So let me run this thing. You can see it has printed hello and then world and then Python. But the one thing you have to notice that after printing hello, line has been changed and world has been printed in next line. Similarly Python has been printed in next line. So this is by default the nature of print statement, that after printing this string it will change the line. So sometimes we want that we do not want to change the line. So how to do that? So in this case you have to write this end equals to and then only double quotes without anything inside this quotes. Now if I run this, yeah, you can see after printing hello, line has not been changed and then world has been printed in the same line, but after printing world, line has been changed. So in whichever print statement you will include this and, that statement after printing this statement, line will not change. So you can see this end is in the hello. So after printing hello, the line has not been changed and in the same line world has been printed, but after world line has been changed. But similarly if I give end equals to double quotes, then if I run this you can see after world also line has not been changed and Python has been printed. Okay, So whenever you want to prevent line change, you have to include this and equals to and then double quotes and nothing inside double quotes. Okay. So but one more thing, let's say after this Python you can give suppose ABC. Now if I run this, you can see after Python line has been changed because after Python end is not there. So similarly if you want to prevent line change, you have to use and. Yeah, you can see it has been in the same line. So this is the benefit of AND statement. Okay, so it will prevent line change. And now if you want to understand in detail why is this doing so, means what is the benefit. So basically AND equals to something means it is saying that after printing this string, you want to what you want to end this with. Okay, so do you want to end this with something? So suppose let's say I want to end this with suppose double dots. Okay, now if I run this, you can see after hello double dots has been given. So this end basically tells that after printing this string, what you want to end this with. So this is ending with double quotes. Similarly, suppose in this case I end this with double space bar. So you can see after word double space bar is. So this is the benefit of end. And if you do not give anything, it means after hello nothing is there. So this is all from my side. I hope it is clear about print statement. So thank you guys.